Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. And welcome back to Plan B Terraform, episode 22. If you were with us last time, you're going to remember that we finally, after multiple episodes, fixed food production. Go us. And did a little bit of reinforced concrete work. So today, we're going to be hopping right in, cleaning up a little bit, and building more steel production. Because we were running short last time with the reinforced concrete. So pretty well the food is now, we're happy with the food now. We're in a good spot for food, but the issue is that the city is now displeased about, oh no, it is in fact displeased about food. Okay, leave me alone. I'm a simple man producing food for you little shits, and you're upset with me. Why? Where does the food get dropped off? Oh, right there. Okay. Let's just put 3 trains up, and they should be more satisfied, maybe. But I did see another problem here, which is that, see down here, City Waste Disposal Limited. So what is not getting metal waste again, which is the aluminum. So I was wasting the aluminum, so I guess maybe I just need to be, right, sorry, wrong building. I guess perhaps I just need to be doing that again. How was I wasting the aluminum? Right, there's no actual just thing that uses aluminum. Very, very sad. I do have stuff that needs polymer bars and aluminum, so I could just be making more depot level 2s if I have an abundance of polymer bars, which I do not. Now that's interesting. What's happening with this? What's going on here? Why production lacking? Let me do that real quick. We'll do this and this. Again, I'm just gonna, because that'll service that too. Sure, honestly, you know what? Let's do that because it doesn't need the oxygen I'm seeing. So that should take from those. Interesting that was lacking there. So again, we're trying to, so we need to waste some aluminum bars. What uses aluminum bars? What was I doing? I was taking aluminum bars. Let's take more trains off. Clearly we need more. Destination. Oh, they're not being used for anything. Okay, let me just build up a second center here, B. So I'm just gonna load aluminum bars here. Oh yes, and I did see an update. Look at this beautiful thing. This is fantastic. It shows what's going to be reached and what won't be reached. Very happy to have that in the game now. That'll make life much easier when you're looking at things. This is great. Steel production is lacking. You know what? Let me just pause the game for a second. Or no, I won't pause the game because we want the population to hit 100,000 today. That's my main life goal today. And so the aluminum bars, they need a partner material in order to be used up. So I'm thinking, because what can I build with the aluminum bars? I'm thinking I'm going to build something. I just need to decide what. You know what? I could just build more depots, blow some that way. Why don't I just ship it out to like a high-tech part factory, which was over here? Like I could just do that. This is completely... Whoa. Are you producing carbon still? You guys do. Okay, fuck. That scared me for a second. Polymer bars. Beautiful production facility here. I think I need more of these. Oh, that's right. That's right. You know what? Atmospheric extractors. I need more of them. Atmospheric extractors. Mechanical parts, aluminum bars. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to build some of those out of aluminum bars. We're going to do it here too, because why not? Terrible idea, but it is what it is. So we'll load this up. I am a teensy bit concerned, but we'll see. So what else do I need for that? I need mechanical parts. And mechanical parts are made out of steel boys. Don't know why I decided to do that many. I certainly don't need that many. We are going to be sending some steel bars. We're going to be using a train. Send some steel bars over to here. And I know that's not necessarily a fantastic idea. Let's just see here real quick. That's not what they need. They need mechanical parts, which have to be built by a factory. Mechanical parts, which needs steel. Mechanical parts can live here. I'm a mess, okay? There we go. There's my vision. Sure. All of those have access to steel. This should be fine. We're also going to be building some factories with mechanical parts as well, because why not? Now, back to what I was talking about doing. We're looking at dealing with iron and really harvesting up the iron. What is this? This is iron? This is iron. We could produce on site there, but I think we'll just restart and build a new one up here. Okay, perfect. So we've got all of the extractors down. We're going to have to build a factory here. We're going to build it on the bottom part. You've seen me do a lot of factories in the bottom. We're going to do steel bars, kind of the 2 for, again, like that, because that's been the most effective manner of doing this. Just going to do a nice long stretch here, and we're going to do direct to the source. We're not even going to play with rails here because it's not necessary at this stage, although maybe here it might be necessary. I don't know. We'll talk. We'll bounce things down a little bit. Try and get... There we go. And we'll see how it goes. So I'm hoping that this will just produce the way that we want it to produce, and we will be making steel bars on site. Alright, you know what? I have made a decision. I've made an executive decision. I'm going to do it over here too. Whoopsies. Accident. And then we will put these over here as well. And just some more factories up top, just because I'm thinking I need them. And we're going to be doing, what are we going to do? We're doing steel bars again. Now I would like to double it up like this, but I'm seeing I'm out of factories, so I'm just going to wait a second. And I think I'm going to need to build a factory for factories. There we go. So that whole line is set up now. You know, it is what it is. It's not perfect. It's not perfect, but I will deal with that later. Now we're going to take direct from middle here, and we're going to launch this stuff right at the main factory here, because we're seeing very weak in production. So we're going to be dropping a bunch of steel bars off. We're going to go all the way up to 20 trains because I got 500 available, so I'm not really fussed about it. We're going to do the same thing on this side. Why is it so slow? It's not producing. Not entirely sure. I'm going to drop one here too. Steel bars, we're going to do 20 trains again, just so that we load it up. I just don't know if there's any point. I want to be able to make sure we're reaching as many of these as possible. It looks like they're making their way down, like a trickle down effect, but I'm not positive. Oh, so we capped out at 93,000. What is the problem now? What is the situation? Satisfactory city waste. City supply is an issue. And what is the issue with city supply? Food. And am I surprised by that? No. So we're going to check here. We're just going to see really quickly what the waste situation is like. It appears to be fine, but are they still growing? They're not. So what do you guys need? You now need food. Oh, you pain in my ass. What about you? What do you need? They get upset. They start needing reinforced concrete all of a sudden. Oh. Well, that'll do it. Is this still producing reinforced concrete? No, it is producing concrete. Where are they getting the reinforced concrete from? So steel gets dropped off, but there's no concrete being produced here. Okay, so it is doing it. It's just doing it very slowly. So perhaps I need to just take and send some over from here, some sulfur. So I set up that first train to bring sulfur here, and we're going to drop it off, and we're going to see how it goes here. I'm not really after building concrete itself anymore. I don't think they really need that. So maybe I just need to move this. Let me move the destination to here so it moves closer. It gets dropped off closer. and most of the work gets done there, because this is kind of the concrete storage here. This was transporting sulfur from somewhere. Where was the original origin? Oh. What happened? Why are you not... What did I do in all of these instances where I accidentally broke all of these? Several times, apparently. Holy shit. You know what? I don't know if I did break all of those. I wonder... I don't think that was me. I could be mistaken, but I don't think I broke all of those things all of those times. Very strange, very unusual. But back to business. So that should still drop off sulfur, theoretically. That's the destination, right? Like, yeah, okay. So we're dropping sulfur off here. This should now be producing reinforced concrete again, and hopefully you're happy now. Maybe we just need to set up a train line beside the road. And before this gets all done, we do that. Take those and we go doot, 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 doot. 10 out of 10. We'll put this here. We'll actually attach it all the way up here, because why wouldn't we? And so hopefully that allows for reinforced concrete to be dropped off. That's my plan anyways. I worry, I don't know... What exactly is the problem? So I'm not producing enough reinforced concrete. And the issue is that I'm not producing enough concrete. That doesn't need to be there. That doesn't need to be there. So I do need to produce more concrete, actually. It's just a matter of having it delivered to the right spot. This is going to go here. We're going to have concrete delivered there. Sulfur is now accessible, so concrete will all be dropped off here and then dumped into there. And now this is taking concrete from there, which is great because we don't actually need to have concrete running up anymore. There is a store of concrete, which isn't important right now. We are going to have to deal with building high-tech parts at some point, so that would be polymer and aluminum, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, polymer and aluminum bars. So the aluminum I could easily pull from over there. So this city should be fine for high-tech parts for now. But it's a matter of when will you start producing waste. So you're asking for reinforced concrete supply of 74. That's a lot. Oh, they've finally been satisfied. And is that because now there is enough being produced? It still feels like... there isn't. So let's do that. Actually, no, let's do that first. Right, so that'll be concrete. This will be the aluminum, which is fine to be stored here. And we're going to build another factory here, here, here. Okay. And before I get too idiotic about it, there will be a train line right here that connects and wraps around and attaches there. So there's our little loop if we need one. We're gonna add a couple of trucks as well. We're gonna make it 75 trucks because why not? 75 trucks. We're going to make sure this is set up as well. Make sure there's a little bit of additional storage. We're gonna delete this because it's not actually needed. And hopefully my concern around that is solved now. They're currently fine. The population is growing, which is grand. How about... you guys want food. But I can't give you food. And how about you? You want food, right? 477. But is this now a processing issue? No, because there's no food. There's no extra compost. So I think I need to level up New Hong Kong. No, wait. I need to level up this city, New Chennai, first. Ah. Then we hit the city waste disposal and you want high-tech parts. Okay. Cool. That's exactly what I thought would happen. We'll just make high-tech parts over here so we don't need to truck anything out. I never realized until now how this whole area flooding really messed me up. Because I think this area was the area that was building a bunch of things. And now I'm just kind of look at this old ass industry sitting here. I think, yeah, it was here that was building. Yeah, see, it was building trucks. It was building mechanical parts. Its whole purpose was mechanical parts. I think I need to go all the way back down to my roots and start building mechanical parts again, because I'm running out of things that need mechanical parts. They need high-tech parts, and I'm trying to figure out how to get high-tech parts. Sorry, that's what I've been up to. I've been looking around, looking at this factory, looking at other factories, kind of deciding how I want to pull high-tech parts. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull them from here. Maybe not a brilliant idea, but a temporary solution for the time being. They've finally received something that they've asked for. They're not stocking up on these things either, which is unfortunate. So I think it's time to... How is this doing? Fantastic. So we're going to load up a train here as well, and we're going to start throwing reinforced concrete here as well. We're going to load up 5 trains. I want to get rid of trucks. They have been very useless for a very long time. And we're trying to pull oxygen for the city too, because it's asking for more. So reinforced concrete is now loaded up, which is fantastic. That looks great. I am a little worried that they're going to start wanting more reinforced concrete from me. And what's going on sulfur-wise? Why are we lacking in sulfur? Is it just slow movement? I don't have enough trains. That is exactly what it is. So we're going to up the trains to 20 now, and I think there were also deliveries coming from somewhere else as well, and I'm going to up those trains to 20 as well. And we're going to look at the origin really quickly. They're loaded right now. So this, I will say though, this origin does not look too promising for the next little while. It'll be fine for now, but eventually it's going to cut out production, I can tell, just based on the fact that I'm deleting so many used nodes. We may even move the train line over one or something so that we can continue to push resources out without causing too much issue. I am seeing, though, it's not looking great in some aspects here. We are certainly not in the perfect situation, but that's fine. It's a matter of waste now. So city waste, I think we're going to deal with it down here. I have a couple of ideas. I'm going to do that first of all. So I put that train line back there. I'm going to deal with city waste again in a straight line kind of up. That stuff. The fact that there's water here is very much problematic. Always a pain. It's supposed to head that way, right? Like, I'm not... Wow. That's new. Like, that water's going that way. So where's this? This water's going this way. So if I was to delete this, let's just say, that water would go over there. Look at it drain now, actually. We're designing this one a little bit differently than the others. We will deal with the metal bars, right? And then you're producing for me those things. So we're going to take this. We're going to do steel bar, steel bar, steel bar. Actually, we'll put them in front as well. And then we're going to be saying aluminum bar, aluminum bar, aluminum bar. So this is fine. I'm sure they're satisfied for now with the city waste. Are you satisfied with your demand for everything else? Good. And the population is going up. Fantastic. So it's up at 1,000. And I think you're 10,000, right? City supply limit. What are you not getting enough of? Oh, food. That's right. And your city waste is satisfactory. How was I dealing with your city waste? Oh, I was wasting that. And then the aluminum goes, let me guess. Oh, that's right. I was building high-tech parts on site. Okay, so we're going to do that here too. We're going to build some high-tech parts on site. We'll have this continue as well, just for added security. But I'm going to build delivery stuff over here for additional high-tech parts. For now, we'll load it up like that for the time being, and we'll revisit. Can you pull off the train? You cannot. Good. The carbon is what I need from this. So good that that's set up like that for now. We're going to do a little loop as well, just because, why not? Thankfully, they're not asking for oxygen right now. How many of these do I have left? Good, 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 good. We made more, and then factories are also going up a little bit. That's fantastic. Here's the line as well. There we go. A lot of those now. And then, because the water stops us from doing anything, we might as well just do, not that. I'd rather do this. And so we're dealing with steel, which again was just being kind of wasted away. Although I could throw steel down here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's throw steel at the reinforced concrete maker because we don't want to waste steel anymore. I mean, we're wasting steel up north, but that's not what I want to keep doing. So we're going to deliver the steel bars down here. We'll do 10 trains just to make sure we're constantly on the move. Now the aluminum is where it's at. We're going to deal with the aluminum as well. We're going to take aluminum from right here and we will drop it off. Well, the factory is going to be down here, but it's not set up yet. So there we go. Polymer bar production is going to be produced all in here. So that's going to take all that carbon out, which is great. We need all that carbon. We need to make sure we're throwing carbon where it belongs. So good, good, good. And then we're going to be, how was I doing it over? I did it over at New Hong Kong, right? I did do it over here. And I slammed them all together. We're not going to do that because, right? Yes? Slam them all together? Yeah, we're not going to do that. We're going to do something different over here. So this is built very, very good. And then we're going to have a straight stretch of rail up to here. High-tech part factories will kind of just be in a line. Factory. High-tech parts. I'm thinking a line like this for now. Okay, so aluminum bars are getting dropped off here. And then polymer, let's do 10 trains because, again, why not? And then polymer bars are going to be dropped off right here. And we will double up on this. And for funsies, we're going to do just a couple extras of those. Just for safety's sake. Why not? They will eventually get polymer bar service if there are enough polymer bars going, right? It's not perfect, but hey. It's producing. Yeah, see, there, it's filling up nicely. Okay, good. And are you producing another type of waste yet? You are not. We all know that type of waste that I long for. That good poop. I need that organic waste, folks. That delicious organic waste. So that's going to produce that. How is this factory doing? Not struggling at all. Ridiculous. Let's just make sure they've got all that carbon that they need. How many of these do I have? Do I have enough of these? I do have enough of these to do this. Okay. Just making sure they got that carbon that they need. And as well, so that's fine. I could even expand that, I guess, a little bit too if I really wanted. But let's take another gander at steel. Steel is good. We have a little bit of faltering going on with that, but that's okay. We're going to build a little stockpile up here just so that there's a little extra in case something happens and we need to like pull it down or something. Because I think that's all working its way down slowly. It's a matter of still being able to retrieve internal farther in. So that's fantastic. We're still not at 100,000, which was the whole plan of today. So just give me a few more minutes and we'll see what I can do. All right, so I'm checking in on New Chennai here, and we're just seeing if they've started producing organic waste. It doesn't look like it, which is unfortunate, but we are pleased about how we're dealing with the waste so far. I'm also seeing that there's a good amount of high-tech parts being produced and thrown here, so that's good as well. The population is still going up. I think once we hit 10,000, we're going to have organic waste start up. And I'm just seeing here, see, this one stopped at 10,000. And again, that's now because they want food, which is annoying. Like, go away. Absolutely not. And there we are, hitting that 10,000 mark. Oh, it's actually going up. Oh, wait. But now, what do you want? You want food. I refuse. But you're now producing organic waste. That beautiful, beautiful, beautiful waste that we need for our big ol' city. Now, the thing is, I could theoretically feed it its own food for now, but I am not going to do that because I'm a piece of human garbage. I'm going to directly send the waste from here all the way over to here. Oh, actually, is there a better... I think it's time for a new train line, actually, between these cities. I will attach it to this here. Yeah, see, that makes sense right there. That's good. So now it doesn't need to go all the way around. So now it's time to start throwing those good old organic waste bits out to the land of St. Petersburg. And we're going to drop it off. I really screwed up this city bad, eh? I guess that's kind of where it belongs, right here. The organic waste. There we go. And we will send 20 trains like usual. How are these doing, just by the way? If we go back here. Oh, okay. Never mind. What is this? Is this also from over here? Yeah, it's also from over here. And you. Yeah, the city doesn't produce many poopies, but it will bump it up to where it needs to be now. There's the poop train. There is the poop train that will deliver the nibbles that need to be provided to the land. It has been a long time coming to get to 10,000 population in the big city. 10,000 big ol' pops. It's been a while. We've been pushing for it for years, decades, centuries. I don't even know anymore. So this, in my mind, should do the trick. Finally. We're gonna see here if the food delivery changes at all. I know I'm in fast forward mode, what I tell everybody not to do now. But I'm just seeing if that did the trick. Like the other cities, I might need to give them food first so that they produce more organic waste. And we siphon off half of their food or something. Let's let it play through the full year and we'll see what the deal is. Yeah, okay. So we made it through a full year and it didn't change anything. So I think I'm gonna have to make these two cities a little bigger, New Hong Kong and New Chennai. And we'll see what happens, but I think I'm gonna leave it here for today. And next time around, we're gonna fix that up real good, and we're gonna hit that 100,000 mark. So I'm excited. I hope everybody else is. Please feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. And of course, please leave any comments, tips, hints, suggestions down there, and any game suggestions too, because I'm looking to play some more. We're getting ready to start up some new series. Of course, as always, thank you for stopping by. Happy you did, and I'll see you next time.